Okay, let's go. Now, the topic of today's lesson is advances in science and technology. So, what is technology? Here are some definitions. Technology is the application of knowledge towards innovation. Second definition, technology is the practical application of knowledge in a particular area. Next, technology is a consequence of science and technology and engineering. A consequence meaning a result. Okay? Technology is how people modify the natural world to suit their own purposes. The verb modify means change or readjust. Okay, here are examples of innovations that have affected modern man's life. Now, see how many of them you can identify and name. First, innovation. Next. Okay, third, innovation. So see if you can identify and name these innovations. Next one. Here's one more. And innovation 5. This is set 1. Now let's move to set 2. Okay? 2. Okay, next innovation. All right, see if you can name and identify these devices. Next. Next one. And the last one. This is set 2. Okay. Let's check your answers. Set 1. Okay, this is a cellular phone. A cellular phone. Next is a laptop computer. A laptop computer. Next one is a remote control. A remote control. This is a satellite dish. A satellite dish. Next, this is a satellite TV receiver. A satellite TV receiver. Next one, of course, this is the internet. The internet. Set 2. This is an electronic microscope. An electronic microscope. Next one, this is a communication satellite. A communication satellite. Next, this is a space shuttle. Space shuttle. Yes, this is a robot. A robot. A robot. Good. This is a highway. A highway. Next, these are fiber optics. Fiber optics. Okay, this is reading text. The title is Technological Breakthroughs. Okay, the title of the reading text is Technological Breakthroughs. Breakthrough means development or achievement or a special performance in science and technology. And this is the text. Please just look at the text. This is the first paragraph. This is second paragraph of the text. This is paragraph 3, paragraph 4, paragraph 5, and paragraph 6. Now, as you can see, it is a 6-paragraph text. Now, for the moment, we're going to focus on the first reading task. That's reading task number 1. It says, survey the text and write down the names of the technological devices that are mentioned in it. Now we're going to look over the text in a general way. meaning survey the text, and the task is to name the devices that are mentioned in this text. Okay? So let's look at the first paragraph. Again, reading text, the title is Technological Breakthroughs. Now here is the first paragraph. So please don't read the whole paragraph. Just look at the highlighted words in the paragraph. That is to say, have a look at the words typed in red. Okay, the first one is the internet, and the next expression is cellular phones. Remember, you're going to name the devices that are mentioned in this text. So far for the first paragraph. Now, second paragraph. Again, please, we're just surveying the text. We're not reading the text in detail. We're just looking over the text in a general manner. So please, again, focus your attention on just the highlighted words. That is to say, the words typed in red. So you can see robots, robots. It is repeated many times. So I think now we have the idea of the device. It is mentioned here in this paragraph. Next. This is paragraph 3. Same thing, please. Just focus on the highlighted words in the text. That is to say, again, words written in red ink. Robot, robot. Okay. Now, here is the next paragraph. Please, again, focus your attention on the highlighted words. It says hybrid vehicles, hybrid vehicles, hybrid vehicles. So this device is mentioned 3 times in this paragraph. Next. Same procedure, please, same strategy. We're not reading the text for details, we're just surveying it. That is to say, having a general look at the text. So the first expression, fluorescent light bulb. It is mentioned again, fluorescent light bulb. Next. Please use the same strategy, the same procedure. That is to say, while surveying the text, just focus on the highlighted words in the text, either underlined or written in a different color. Here we have fiber optics. Okay, now let's see if you could find all the devices. The first one, of course, is the internet. The internet. Second device, cellular phones. Cellular phones. Next, robots. Robots. Next, hybrid vehicles. Hybrid vehicles. Okay, fluorescent light bulb. Fluorescent light bulb. And the next one, fiber optics. Fiber optics. So, these are all the devices that are mentioned in the text whose title is Breakthroughs in Science. Now, let's move on to the second reading task. It says reading task number 2. It says read paragraphs 1 and 2 and answer these questions. So we're going to read paragraph 1 and 2. I'm going to give you 2 questions, and then you're going to focus on these paragraphs to find answers for these 2 questions. Now here are the questions. Number 1, according to the writer, what can people use the internet and cellular phones for? Okay. Number 2, 2 practical functions of robots are cited by the writer. What are they? Okay, 2 practical functions of robots are cited in the text by the writer. What are they? Now, let's read first paragraph. Science and technology has given man so much convenience and luxury in life. In our modern world, gone are those days when we had to commute and to do the exhausting routines of applying for jobs. With the progress the world has made with the internet, anyone can apply for a job while sitting in the comfort of his own home sipping coffee. Moreover, cellular phones have made communication easier for people on the go. Okay? Paragraph 2. In fact, the idea of robots has actually come into practical existence in our modern world. These robots can recognize objects by color by processing information from a camera mounted on the robot's head. In manufacturing, robots can build some things faster and cheaper than human hands. It is quite disconcerting, though, to think that robots might, in the future, control humans. So we've read paragraph 1 and 2 in order to answer 2 questions. Right? So let's have a correction. So the first answer is people can use the internet to apply for a job while sitting in the comfort of their homes. They can use cellular phones to communicate easily. So remember, the question was, what can people use the internet and the cell phones for? Here is the answer. People can use the internet to apply for a job while sitting in the comfort of their homes. They can use cellular phones to communicate easily. Now here is the answer for question 2. Robots can recognize objects by color. This is the first function. Second function, in manufacturing, they can build some things faster and cheaper than human hands. Okay? The author has mentioned 2 practical functions for robots. Now here they are. Robots can recognize objects by color, and in manufacturing, they can build some things faster and cheaper than human hands. Now we come to reading task number 3. Now the task says, read paragraphs 4, 5, and 6 and complete each sentence with 1 word. Right? I'll give you a set of sentences. Now we're going to read paragraphs 4 and 5 and 6, and then you're going to pick up a particular word from each paragraph to complete these sentences. This is sentence number 1. Hybrid vehicles use power sources. Hybrid vehicles use power sources. You need to put in there 1 word. Okay, sentence 2, sentence 2. Fluorescent light bulbs are successful conservation devices. Low flow toilets and shower heads are conservation devices. Number 3, fiber optics transmit data more than cables. Right? We're going to read paragraphs, and then you focus your attention on particular words to pick up in order to fill in these 4 blanks. Okay? So let's read this paragraph. Okay, hybrid vehicles, higher fuel prices sparked more interest in alternative fuel vehicles, and so far hybrid vehicles carry the most favor with a growing number of consumers willing to pay more for their cars to save money on fuel. Hybrid vehicles are those that use at least 2 power sources, typically gasoline and electricity. Fluorescent light bulb. As low-tech as it may seem, the compact fluorescent light bulb is doing a great deal to revolutionize quality of life. It is one of the most successful energy and water conservation devices developed to date. Others include low-flow toilets and shower heads. Okay? Fiber optics. Advances in fiber optics, very thin strands of glass that transmit light and data much more efficiently than wires and cables. not only improved the quality of voices transmitted over phone lines, but also made high-volume phone traffic possible. Okay, do you remember? Now we have to pick up special words in order to complete these three sentences. Okay, these are the sentences again. High vehicles use power sources. Fluorescent light bulbs are successful conservation devices. Low flow toilets and shower heads are conservation devices. And number 3, fiber optics transmit data more than cables. Can you correct? Yes. Hybrid vehicles use 2 power sources. Do you remember them? Gasoline and electricity. Next. Yes. Fluorescent light bulbs are successful energy conservation devices. The next one is, of course, water. Low flow toilets and shower heads are water conservation devices. The last one? Yes, fiber optics transmit data more efficiently than cables. Let's read them again. Hybrid vehicles use 2 power sources. Fluorescent light bulbs are successful energy conservation devices. Low flow toilets and shower heads are water conservation devices. Fiber optics transmit data more efficiently than cables. Now we come to task number 4. It says inferring the writer's attitude. All right. The writer expresses his attitude towards robots through this statement. Of course, the writer has an attitude vis-à-vis robots. Here he says, "It is quite disconcerting, though, to think that robots might, in the future, control humans." Now, as I said, the writer expresses his attitude vis-à-vis robots by saying this sentence. Now, as you can see, the key word here is the adjective disconcerting. Now, disconcerting means embarrassing. It also means disturbing. It means upsetting. And it means fear-inspiring. These are among the 4 meanings of the adjective disconcerting, through which the writer expresses his attitude towards robot. Now, as you can see, all these adjectives have quite a negative connotation. So, do you think the writer is in favor of robots' control over humans? Or the writer is against the idea of robots' control over humans? Right? So is he in favor or against the idea of one day robots control and manipulate human beings? Right? Okay, the answer is the writer is against the idea of robots' control over humans. So as you can see, task number 4, we had to infer the writer's attitude towards robots by reading a statement in which he says it's quite disconcerting that one day robots might control human beings. So we found out that the writer is against the idea of robots' control over humans. So it was a pleasure for me to give you this lesson. I'd like to thank you very much, and I hope to be able to see you soon. So bye-bye.